So the objective of this two-day Innovation and Design Thinking Bootcamp is to empower the delegates with a practical model to allow them to innovate, and taking them through the process from developing groundbreaking ideas that solve specific problems and moving it into a commercialization phase. Unfortunately, most entrepreneurs and innovators do it by default and start baking the cake without a recipe.
This today's training, it's about looking forward to the competition that we are going to have and pitch our projects that we are building and creating. And also we have the externals that are assisting us as the university.
So a lot of the activities that we covered were very practical in terms of imparting practical skills and tools to be able to ideate and come up with concepts. Some of these tools required, drawing, mapping out ideas, and using novel idea generation tools to help them create radical and disruptive ideas that can stand out in overcrowded and competitive marketplaces. Because true innovators are blue ocean innovators. They are the ones that change the way that business is done, reinvent business models, and bring new ideas into the marketplace that unlocks new value. So that was the emphasis of today's program.
They introduced a few tools to get your mind stimulated and not to limit it. The facilitator was emphasizing a lot around how lazy the mind is, and the tools that she's given us help us to continue stimulating the mind with regards to how to broaden it from reaching one idea and how that one idea can expand to many ideas.
I've gained in using different tools to improve the projects that we are working on. That is number one. To work as a team, it helps a lot. To work as an individual also, with what you have, you come out with something that is positive.
So now you guys take whichever role and start thinking, if I was a chemist, what product would I develop for kids that would be healthy? So you're going to think like a chemist, like a nutritionist.
I'm planning to achieve one specific objective, of which in the next 2 years I'm planning to run one of my projects at a pilot scale level. So with what I've learned today, I think it sets the records that now I know what I need to do and which relevant people I'll have to talk to so that the project will be successful at the end.
I'm one of the people that came with an idea that I'm going to be pitching next week. So it's to take all this information, look at my idea and how to best improve it to fit the information that we have been given that will be ultimately assisting us in the pitch that we are going to be having next week.
The knowledge that I've gained today is that future perspective pestle analysis. That is a very innovative way of doing pestle. I thought I knew it before, but that was a very fresh perspective to it. And also the morphological analysis to coming up with an innovative strategy for a product or a service. That was also very insightful and a very smart way to look at developing products and services.
The key objective for these particular boot camps is to empower delegates with the skills and the capabilities to continue with their innovation efforts using a tried and tested framework, and hopefully to use that learning and share it with other students on campus and build the innovation economy that South Africa desperately requires to be able to thrive in an era of disruption.